How are you all? I think you all are safe and doing science work at your home. Students, we are doing our chapter number 5, that is separation of substances. Under that, we have completed pure substance, and I have explained you that the substance which are made up of one type of particles are called pure substance, and pure substance are of two type, elements and compounds. All metal, non-metal and metalloids, they come under elements, and the compounds contain those which have formulas and which are having same proportion as given in the formula. We can say the compound are the substance which have the components combined in a fixed proportion. Okay. Then if we talk about mixture, then mixture is a substance that is obtained by mixing more than one type of particle, is called mixture. Okay. And if we see the examples, milk, it is a mixture of water and cream. Then aerated drink, it is a mixture of water, sugar and carbon dioxide. Then soil is a mixture of water, decaying organic matter, broken rocks and mineral. Okay. Then properties of mixture also we have done. Under that, I have told you that the composition of mixture is not fixed, means the ratio is not fixed, they are mixed randomly, isn't it? Whereas in compound, they have same ratio. Okay, we can say, for example, water. I have told before also that if we take the example of water, then water is made up of two hydrogen atoms combined to form one oxygen atom, isn't it? So their ratio is fixed. The hydrogen and oxygen are combined with each other in 2:1. Whereas in mixture, we don't have any fixed ratio. And the component of mixture means of those the mixture is made up of, they have their own characteristic properties. Okay. Then if we talk about a separation of these such type of mixture, then they cannot be separated easily. Okay. We require a specific methods to be separated out. How? If we want to separate a mixture of salt and water, then we will use evaporation method. And mixtures do not have fixed melting and boiling point, as you know that mixtures contain so many things which are added in any proportion. So therefore we cannot say about their melting and boiling point. They are not fixed. It depends upon the composition on which it is added. So then type of mixtures. Mixtures are classified into two types. First one is homogeneous mixture and then heterogeneous mixture. Homo means a mixture which contain uniform composition. Uniform composition means when water and salt, they are mixed with each other, they always form a uniform composition. If we see them, then all the particles are distributed evenly. Therefore, a mixture in which all the components are evenly distributed throughout the mixture are called homogeneous mixture. For example, when I add water to sugar, then what will happen? The water and sugar solution, they mix with each other and it will form a homogeneous mixture. And if I talk about the salt solution is made when we add salt to water, then it also have the same composition. Even your pure air is also a homogeneous mixture. which contain all the different components are mixed at a much finer level, and they cannot be readily distinguishes means we cannot differentiate between them. So I think homogeneous mixture is clear to you. What are the examples? Sea water, salt water, your air, sugar in water. All these are the examples of homogeneous mixture. Then let us talk about heterogeneous mixture. Heterogeneous means you can take example that I am having one glass of water. If I add salt to it, then it will become heterogeneous mixture. You know that the sand or the sand and the soil, which is not soluble in water easily, it cannot be mixed. Even after continuous stirring also, some particles of soil, they will settle down, and we will have two different boundaries, so which indicate the formation of heterogeneous mixture. Or I can say the mixture in which its components are not distributed evenly throughout the mixture is called heterogeneous mixture. Some of the example of heterogeneous mixture are fruit salads. In fruit salad, what we do? We add so many fruits to make it a salad. Then mixture of salt in water. You can, not salt, it is chalk. The mixture of chalk in water, the mixture of soil in water, the mixture of chocolate chips cookies. You must have eaten that. So all these are the example of heterogeneous mixture. Next, here one flowchart is given to make you more comfortable for understanding matter. That matter is of two types, pure substance and mixture. And pure substance are of two types, element and compound, whereas mixture is of also two types, homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Then let us track your progress, how much you have learned. Which one of the following is not a pure substance? Yes, air. Is it a pure? No, it is mixture. Then sugar is pure. Salt, it is also pure. Gold is also pure. And steel, it is also, we can say it is, steel is a alloy. So the proportion is mixed. So it is a homogeneous mixture. And mixtures are impure. Okay. So the things which are not pure, that is your air as well as your steel. They will come under homogeneous mixture. Then which of the following is homo or hetero mixture? Then brass is a homogeneous mixture, as I have told that brass is a alloy. As steel is a alloy, same way brass is also alloy. What is alloy? Alloys are the homogeneous mixture made when two metal or non-metals, they combine with each other. Then noodles in soup is also the example of heterogeneous mixture. Then tap water is also a homogeneous mixture. Then bowl of cereals with nuts, it is also heterogeneous mixture. So I think up to here the things are clear to you. In our next video, we are going to do the separation of substances from mixture. Up to now, we have done different type of mixtures, difference between homogeneous and heterogeneous, their examples we have completed, and how they are different from each other. We have done different type of examples are clear to you. So till then, learn the topic well. Thank you. Have a nice day.